We are looking for you, sis. We are looking for you, and we're not going to stop until we have you.
A sister's fight for justice.
An update in the case of a missing Pageland woman. A man has been arrested in connection to Diedre Reid's disappearance. Emmanuel Bedford is charged with grand larceny and obstructing justice. He was arrested in Georgia and is being extradited to Pageland. Reid was last seen September 3rd taking Bedford, the father of her son, to a bus station in Charlotte. Her family hasn't heard from her since. The investigation is ongoing.
It's been 33 days since her children have seen her. Diedre Reid was headed to Charlotte to the Greyhound bus station in Uptown. There's a person of interest in this missing Pageland mom's case, but right now, Diedre's family is hoping you may know something. Only our Brandon Hamilton is in Pageland tonight, speaking with her children as they continue to wait for their mom to come home.
Molly, the family says these past weeks have been a nightmare. Diedre Reid's brother tells me that he just wants to scream, but it feels like a hand is covering his mouth. That's her brother. Just imagine how her kids are feeling. Tonight, they're hoping that someone knows something that will bring their mother back home safely. 1 month.
Hard. Stressful.
Since these siblings, 15-year-old twin girls and their 7-year-old brother, have heard from their mother, Diedre Reid.
Real hard on my nieces and nephews right now. They just lost their father June the 28th, and now their mom go missing a couple months later.
As this interview continued Wednesday night, there was a brief pause. Emotions overcoming this teen. Kids faced with the reality their mother is missing. Family says on September 3rd, Reid was taking Emmanuel Bedford, the father of her son, to the Greyhound bus station in Uptown Charlotte. No one knows what happened afterwards. Bedford is a person of interest in her disappearance.
I want to reach out to Emmanuel. His son is hurting. He keep asking me, Uncle Russell, why would my daddy not call and check on me while my mom's missing? He was the last one to be seen with my mom. Why would he want me to hurt?
Wednesday, Pageland police tells WBTV their search is still ongoing. It's an investigation that has spanned across 3 states. Reid's family says Bedford lives in Augusta, Georgia. For now, they're holding on to memories until this mom is back home.
She loved to cook. She cooked for the whole family every Sunday. She loved to clean, support us.
Yeah.
Help us on mom.
I just hope that Emmanuel will tell us where she at, whether it's good or bad. We just want to know where she at.
A step toward justice for 3 children who haven't seen their mother in weeks. Pageland police say Diedre Reid was last seen in September.
Now Channel 9 has learned that her son's father is in custody across state lines. Our South Carolina reporter Tina Terry has been following every development in this story, and she's joining us live tonight from the police department there with some new information on the arrest. Tina?
Yes, Erica and Scott, soon officers will bring Emmanuel Bedford back from Georgia to Pageland, South Carolina to face those charges of obstructing justice and grand larceny, and family members of Diedre Reid are hoping that this arrest brings them closer to finding Diedre, who has been missing for nearly 40 days now.
She out there somewhere, we can't find her, we can't help her. It just hurts. It hurts bad.
After weeks of crying out for justice, family members may be closer to finding Diedre Reid than ever before. After a multi-state investigation that has lasted more than a month, Georgia police arrested Emmanuel Bedford Monday for obstructing justice and grand larceny. A few weeks ago, Pageland police named Bedford a person of interest in Diedre's disappearance. Family members have said he was the last person to see Diedre alive. In early September, she drove Bedford to a Charlotte bus station, but never returned home to her 3 children in Pageland. Bedford is the father of Diedre's youngest son, Eden.
It's just a sad situation for all of us. This has ever affected all of us in ways that you can't imagine.
Bedford is from Augusta, Georgia, one of several places police say they've searched for Diedre. They hope this arrest brings them closer to finding her.
It is still an active investigation, still working with multiple agencies, to uncover everything that we can. And so, of course, it is limited on what we can release at this time.
And the family is calling on Bedford to give police the answers they need.
I hope Emmanuel see this while he's incarcerated. Do it for your son. Do it for your son. You owe him that.
And this community has been so helpful in getting the message out about Diedre Reid by sharing this story on Facebook and other social media sites. And police are saying they want that to continue. Share her story, share the vehicle that she was last seen in, and they are hoping that that will lead to more tips that will help them solve this case.
Tonight, her family tells me that her 3 children are hurting.
Bring my baby home.
The heartache is palpable. Diedre Reid's mother tells me she hasn't been able to eat or sleep since her 41-year-old daughter disappeared more than a month ago. Her siblings desperate for answers.
We just need closure.
Diedre's former boyfriend and father of her 7-year-old son, Emmanuel Bedford, has been a person of interest in the case. Police arrested him in Georgia Monday for grand larceny and obstructing justice. Bedford will be extradited to Pageland.
We're happy that he is incarcerated at this point. It's not the charges that we was all looking for, but we're glad that he's charged with something.
It's been real hard for us. So to hear this, it is a little relief. We are happy, but whatever, we just want to know where our sister is, basically.
Police say Diedre left Pageland in the afternoon of September 3rd to take Bedford to the Greyhound bus station in Charlotte. Her family says there's surveillance video of them at the bus station. They hope this arrest will bring them one step closer to finding Diedre.
That's the hard part of it, not knowing.
Today, police announced a person of interest in her disappearance has been arrested. Emmanuel Bedford was booked in the Burke County, Georgia jail on Monday. He is expected to be extradited to Pageland. Our South Carolina reporter Morgan Newell is live right now. Morgan, you talked with Diedre's family after the arrest today. How are they reacting to this news?
They are hopeful, but they, of course, are still really hurting knowing that the Bedford was found, but not Diedre. And so they're hoping that he is going to tell them something to give them a little bit closure. But right now, they're just waiting for those answers.
This has ever affected all of us in ways that you can't imagine.
It's a day the Reids have been waiting for, hearing Emmanuel Bedford is in custody.
Put our mind not at ease, knowing that Diedre's not nowhere to be found.
They have more hope now that Bedford will lead investigators to Diedre. Right now, they say he's not giving them anything.
I just hope that Emmanuel will tell us where she at, whether it's good or bad. We just want to know where she at.
I hate that he did this to my sister, got her missing. Everybody makes mistakes, but he got to face the music.
Police consider Bedford a person of interest in connection with her disappearance. Her brother, James Reid, says her kids are hurting the worst right now, especially the youngest, Reid's 7-year-old she has with Bedford.
He dreams about his dad standing over him. He's just petrified right now. He just don't understand why would somebody that say they love him would take their mother away from him.
They all want closure, but as eyes tear and voices tremble, James Reid says they need it especially for his nephew.
You don't have to do it for me. You don't have to do it for my siblings. Do it for your son. You owe your son that. Give your son closure.
Jamie Avery is not giving up hope on finding her sister, Diedre Reid.
She's just the best sister. She loved everybody. She brought everybody together.
Diedre is also a mom to 3 children. Police have now charged Emmanuel Bedford, who's the father of Diedre's 7-year-old son, with grand larceny and obstructing justice in connection to her case. He was booked at the Burke County Jail in Georgia on Monday and will soon be extradited to South Carolina.
We do know he was the last person to see her, and he has all the answers that we need. So the fact that they got him gives us hope that he will give something.
Avery says on September 3rd, Diedre's children saw her leave with Bedford to take him to uptown Charlotte, where he was supposed to catch a bus to Georgia. Both Diedre and her car have been missing since.
We're still fighting every day to find her. this doesn't stop us at all. We're still looking for her. We're still going to do what we need to do to get the answers we deserve. We are looking for you, sis. We are looking for you, and we're not going to stop until we have you.
As sisters fight for justice,